I have quite a lot of pin mail to open up today. It's actually kind of hard to hold them all in a stack. They keep just spilling out. I think it's about 8 mailers in total. The majority of them are trades, but I did also make a few purchases. So I always find it fun to share pin mail and also see the pin mail that other people receive. And then this will also be my last pin mail video of the year because 2018 has almost come to a close, but this has definitely been a really awesome year for pin mail. I have pre-snipped all of my mailers just so that it makes it easier opening things and also won't really have to worry about showing addresses and whatnot. So I'm just going to go through and open up my full stack of mail. I'm going to start off with this mailer because it says pin mail on the back, so great way to start off with that. This one was a trade that I made with Ashley. I had done some trading online, especially after I had posted my mystery pin opening video and there weren't any pins that I wanted to keep. So I did some trading with that, and then there was also some kind of general, a little bit more one-offs trading online. And because I tend to trade in bulk, sometimes I'll forget which pin I'm getting from which person, so I don't really remember what pin is going to be inside, but it looks like there are quite a few really neat extras here. So there seems to be a lot of stickers. There's this poo sticker which says, "Ooey gooey, yummy in my tummy." There is a 4 set of car stickers, and then a few Mickey stickers. And then there's a nice little note that says, "Howdy, thanks for trading, hope you enjoy your pins, Ashley." And then the pins are actually packaged tucked inside of this Hollywood Studios guide map, so I always really like to collect guide maps from all the different Disney parks. So this guide map features the Tower of Terror on it. And then I traded for 2 mystery pins with Ashley, and it was actually nice how she packaged them because she put them on a backer card, so that keeps things a little extra secure in the mail. So these were the 2 pins that I traded for. There were 2 from the World of Evil mystery set, a little Chernabog, and then also an Evil Queen. I'm not really collecting this set. I just kind of like to trade for these pins when they're available because I think they also make good traders. And I think these are 2 villains that work pretty well as cuties. So thank you, Ashley, for the trade and the little extra stickers. Okay, so the next one in my stack was another trade, and this was a trade with Christine. And oh yes, I remember what pin this is. She wrote a little note, "Thanks for the trade, Emily. I'm glad I could help you make your Emperor's New Groove collection a little more complete, Christine." So this was, I had posted my Emperor's New Groove updated pin collection video, and I had noted that I was missing one of the hidden Mickey pins, and that was the Kronk hidden Mickey pin. So here's a little Kronk Emperor's New Groove hidden Mickey pin. I'm super excited because this is the last one that I needed to complete my hidden Mickey pin set. I don't have the Yzma Chaser pin because, like I mentioned, I don't like chaser pins and I don't really need them in my collection. But now with Kronk, I have completed this full set and I love this whole collection. The pins themselves are so pretty and I love that they did something Emperor's New Groove. This next mailer was not a trade or a purchase. They were pins that were actually very kindly sent to me, and just by the looks of it, there are a lot of pins packed into here. So these are all pins from Pin Bake Shop. They are a fantasy pin shop on Etsy. I have seen some of their pins before. I know Becca, Disney Kitty, has shown some in her videos before, and they're kind of cakes, and even kind of, they look a little bit like wedding cakes inspired by different Disney characters. So they reached out and asked if they could send along some pins since I collect Sweets and Snacks Disney pins. And I said, for sure, that is too kind. So I'm really excited to see all of the pins they included inside. So they included a little note that says, "Hey Emily, hope you enjoy your pins. Can't wait to see how you display them and good luck with your pin shop." So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins inside. And they're all super nicely packaged. They're wrapped up. So let's unwrap them and see what these cakes look like. So I finally got all the pins unwrapped and they look so, so pretty. So first we have this Snow White inspired cake. Just about all these pins have so much pretty glitter detailing and the enamel on them is so super nice. Definitely Emily approved. There is this Mulan inspired one. I love all the little action poses on the lower tier. We have a Cinderella inspired one. I love the cool blue colors of that, super pretty. Then there's a Tiana inspired one, lots of really nice sparkly purple glitter on the middle tier. There is a Sleeping Beauty Aurora inspired one, kind of looks like her dress and is definitely in the theme of make it pink, make it blue. And then finally, there's a Beauty and the Beast inspired one. This one is actually really cool because the different layers kind of look like different objects. So you have the Enchanted Rose on top, and then you also have some books. So one of the books reads La Belle et la Bête, and then another says Beauty and the Beast. So thank you so much to Pin Bake Shop for sending these along to me. I'm really excited to put these on my sweets and snacks board. I think they'll look kind of cool as like a little border around everything. These are super, super pretty, and I'll leave a link to Pin Bake Shop's Etsy in the description below. Next up is a trade that I made with Amanda, and I think this trade was she had posted a pin that she was in search of, and I happened to have that pin. It was actually a pin that I kind of did have in my collection. It was actually a Stitch Speedway pin from Walt Disney World, but I'm not really a big Speedway person. It didn't really matter so much in my attraction collection, so I was like, hey, I have this for trade. And I'm so happy with the pin I was able to trade for because this is going to go in part of my geology pin collection. So there's a really cute little pin mail note inside. It says thank you, and then on the inside is Tinkerbell with some pixie dust. And so this pin is actually a cast member exclusive pin. And it is to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the Grand Canyon diorama at Disneyland. At Disneyland, the railroad is a little bit more of an attraction just than a mode of transportation, and it goes through this whole Grand Canyon diorama, and obviously as a geologist, the Grand Canyon is a huge thing, and especially being here in Arizona. So this will be a really cool, unique addition to my geology collection. I'm also just noticing now it looks like the train might actually slide, so I'm going to take this out of the plastic to see if it's even cooler than I thought it was. Oh yeah, that is so cool. The train moves a whole bunch actually on the bottom. It's a huge slider element. So that is too awesome, and I just looked and it's also a limited edition of only 500. Next up is a pin purchase that I made, and this was actually a fantasy pin pre-sale that I bought into the other month, and this is from Alicia's Wonderland. I'd never purchased from her before, but she has some really awesome designs. She does a lot of pins that are themed to the classic Disneyland D. And so this is going to be a pin that's going to go on my Christmas pin board. So this is some of like the nicest packaging I've ever seen for just like an Instagram fantasy pin purchase. Let me untie that, and you can see she actually included this super adorable Minnie and Mickey Mouse gingerbread button. That is so cute. So let's get to the pin on the inside. Oh, that's so nice. She even included a personalized note. Says, Emily, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And then she has her business card inside, so I'll also link to Alicia's Wonderland in the description. And this pin is just about one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen. This is so sparkly and beautiful. So this is a Disneyland Classic D design, and it's all themed to gingerbread. So you have little gingerbread Minnie and Mickey on it. It's got a whole bunch of icing and candy, and then it's so shiny and sparkly. It also looks like a handmade backer card, even stamped on the back. So I know I'll definitely be purchasing from this shop again, and I'm super excited to add this with my Christmas pins. So this was another trade. I think this was my most recent trade that I did, and this was with Rebecca. So it looks like there's also some cool extras inside of here. That's super cute. There's this whole sheet of Finding Dory stickers. I absolutely love the little otters in the middle. And then she even included this super beautiful card inside. This looks handmade. You can see there's sheet music in the background. It says peace, love, and joy. And then it reads, Emily, thank you for the trade. I love your channel. I made my daughters each a set of lollipop ears for our trip to Walt Disney World in January. Merry Christmas, Rebecca. Well, that's super awesome. I love it when people send me pictures of their own lollipop ears. I know it's not the easiest tutorial to follow, but it's super cool whenever people do and get to show off those ears. So I traded for 2 different Mickey Mouse pins. So first I traded for just this Mickey Mouse icon pin, since I had opened up that whole icon set and there wasn't really any that I wanted, but I did want the Mickey Mouse. If you can hear tissue paper crinkling in the background, that is Micah sitting on her most favorite Disney store tissue paper. And then she also had this other Mickey Mouse pin, so I thought might as well make it a 2-pin trade, and this is kind of like a neat little patriotic Mickey. So thank you, Rebecca, and I hope you have an awesome time down at Disney World. Alright, I still have 2 more mailers to go through, and this one I have here was another trade. This looks like it was a trade with Annie. Like at first I could hear there was a little button inside, so she included this really cute Pocahontas button. Really like the colors on that. And then a nice little note that says, "Thank you for trading with me." Oh yeah, so this pin was actually a pin that I need to complete a mystery collection that I guess I'm casually working on completing. And this is the marshmallow pin from the Frozen mystery pin set. So I had gotten a lot of these pins because they had these boxes at my outlet, but I did end up with some duplicates and I didn't get a full set. So I think I had needed this pin, and I think I still need one more pin. It might be if there's a second troll pin. I don't know if there's 2 trolls on it, but that's the only other one I need. So it was nice to be able to trade for this marshmallow and kind of get closer to completing a set. All right, and then I have one final piece of mail. This was a purchase on Facebook, and this is a pin set I was very, very excited to get because it's very fitting for the kind of stuff that I like to make. And that is the brand new 4-pin ear set. I thought it was so cool that Disney finally released a pin set all of Minnie Mouse ear headbands. I know Disney is kind of like finally stepping up their ear game after they've seen what all the Etsy shops can do, but they've also now increased the prices of ears in the park, so Disney likes to make their money. But I thought this pin set was just so super cute. These pins are designed after the types of actual ears they sell in the parks, so I knew I had to get this pin set. And also I got this at an amazing deal. In the parks these retail for $24.99, and I think I got this for maybe like around $15 shipped. So you can find quite a lot of the 4-pin flare sets under retail. I was just really excited because this is quite a new pin set and I haven't actually seen it being sold around many places. Alright, so that was all of the pin mail that I had to open today. Thank you so much to everybody for trading with me. A huge thank you to Pin Bake Shop for sending me all those pins. I'm really excited to be able to add these all to my collections. There now are only 2 more days of Pinsmas left. So what I'm planning on doing is talking about the Disney pins that I wish I had, kind of like a wish list to Santa. And then for my final Pinsmas video, I'm going to show all of my Christmas and holiday pins. So stay tuned for the final 2 days, and thanks for watching!